So I'm showing this video today because I thought this was a really slick design what my husband made for my kids to act as a barrier. I have two daughters who junior rodeo, and they have a barrier in junior rodeo, and I wanted something to simulate a barrier so that the horses could practice going in and out of it. Pretty much 90% of the horses at these junior rodeos, the horses jump over the barrier because when people aren't practicing with anything to simulate, what is going to be at the junior rodeos. So we had done in the past baling twine from each side. We tied it to the side here, and we had it meet in the middle. And then we put like a little rubber band on it, and that worked okay, but it was kind of a pain in the butt because every time they went through it, you had to reset it and retie it, and it was a pain. So my husband, who's super handy, came up with this design. My daughter and I found these flags. And this was a suggestion by my friend Mitchell Colvin, to get flags for like a dune buggy. And that's what these are. These are like for an ATC or a quad or a dune buggy. And so we found these at a shop that sells like, vehicles to go in the dunes with.
And what's the shop's name?
We bought these flags for what?
What's the shop's name?
Clausen Motorsports, but I'm assuming people are going to be seeing this video not in Fresno. And so we bought these. My daughter found them. They meet perfectly in the middle of our box, and they were like 20 bucks a piece.
12.
And then my husband came up with this design. If you can kind of zoom in on here, he bought these springs, and then these clips he also got from from Clausen Motorsports that are for actually to attach these flags onto like a a razor or something to go into the dunes with. So he bought these clips here, and then he welded this bracket on here because we just have sucker rod for our alleyway, and he made used a little bit of our leftover used oil pipe on the other side, welded it, and it's worked really, really slick. I didn't want these on all the time to leave them up, so they come out like, I can't get this little tool out, but they come out really, really easy. You just pull this bolt off.
Do you want to?
And it takes 2 seconds to pull off. And then this part we just leave up, and this part we store so they don't rot in the sun. And they have worked really, really, really slick. I'm really impressed with them, and thought that I could show them to you guys in case you needed something to simulate a barrier. And now we'll demonstrate my daughter going through it. And it's great because it kind of drags gently on their back legs. And when they go through it, we started them out just going through it at a walk, and they line back up in the middle, and they've worked out really, really well. I'm really, really grateful to my husband for being so handy. So there you go. There's our video on how to make something that simulates a barrier for your horses when you're practicing roping.